And to give us an update on the Islamic State group's advances, I'm joined in the studio by our in-house specialist Wasim Nasr. Wasim, hello. Let's start perhaps with Palmyra. Why did the group target that town?
We shouldn't imagine that they targeted this town because of its historic heritage. They have very pragmatic military aims by attacking Palmyra because it's a road hubs. It can take them to Damascus. It gets them closer to Homs, which is a town that they are aiming to attack, I guess, in the upcoming months. But also it makes them stronger on both sides of the border because, as you said before, they took Ramadi and more than 85% of the province of Anbar. And just after taking the town of Palmyra, they went west on the road to Damascus and they attacked the fleeing army vehicles. They killed many soldiers. And then they attacked southeast and they took the last border cross with Iraq, which was in the hands of the Syrian army. So they are moving. They are making bigger and bigger the aura of their movements in all this region.
And they're building their caliphate, as you're saying. They're going to the situation in Iraq on the other side of the border. What is the situation in Ramadi?
The situation is a bit similar because they are advancing, as you said, east of Ramadi. They are also advancing in the Beji refinery in the province of Salah ad-Din. They're also attacking the army at Al-Karma, which is south of Fallujah, which is very, very close to Baghdad. And we should remember also that Fallujah is under the Islamic State's rule since January 2014 as parts of Ramadi, because Ramadi didn't fall in 2 days. Half of Ramadi is with the Islamic State since January 2014, and people who were fighting the Islamic State in this town of Ramadi were Sunnis from the clans who are against the jihadis. They weren't aided enough when the Islamic State started advancing a week ago. When they tried to get their families to Baghdad, Baghdad refused them entry, so people were not motivated to fight the jihadis. And 2 days before the falling of the town, the head of the Islamic State, Al-Baghdadi, made a statement saying that soldiers and policemen who want to put down arms, they are welcome, still welcome, and families who fled Anbar, he asked them not to stay at the doors of Baghdad or Kurdistan. He asked them to come back, and they won't be harmed. So this played a huge role in the fall of the town, because 48 hours after, the town was entirely under the rule of the Islamic State.
And just weeks ago, the Islamic State seemed to be on the back foot. What's changed?
It was never on the back foot. They lost only Kobane after 4 months of fighting, and after the town was completely destroyed in Syria. They didn't lose any key parts of Iraq. They lost Tikrit after a huge military effort by Shia militias and by the coalition, and they lost it. They retreated from Tikrit, and they attacked the Beji refinery, which they are finishing today, if I may say so. So they are very moving on the ground. They can adapt to all new situations, without forgetting that strikes from the air were never enough. The states are striking in Yemen since 2002, in Afghanistan since a decade, Somalia, Libya, all over the place, and jihadi movements are still growing and growing. People on ground are needed, and today no Western country is willing to send troops on ground, and Shia militias can fight in Shia regions, as the Islamic State, which is Sunni, can evolve in Sunni provinces. They won't attack Baghdad, as Shia militias won't be able to take back Anbar. So another solution should be found, and it should be political.
Wasim Nasr, thank you very much for that.